Hello! I wonder if it's recording my voice properly. I hope so. Hello, fellow space travelers. Hello, fellow space travelers? It's really hard to say. Hello, fellow space travelers. Anyway, the reason I refer to you as space travelers is because I just remembered a really cool fact that I learnt a while back, where I realized that the Earth is traveling around the Sun, and we all live on the planet Earth, and the Earth is spinning, which is great. Get a little bit dizzy sometimes. But then the Earth is traveling around the Sun, which is fine, and I can deal with that. We're traveling through space, which means we're all space travelers. But then also, our whole solar system with the Sun and the Earth and Mercury and Venus and Mars and Uranus are all traveling around the center of the Milky Way galaxy, which is so cool. So we're traveling through space quite quickly. I don't actually know the real number, and let's have a check. How fast is the Earth traveling? It's really hard to look at the camera and type at the same time. Traveling through space. This is the question. So relative to the Sun, so 67,000 miles an hour the Earth is hurtling around the Sun, which is 107,826 kilometers per hour for us non-imperial people. That's quite fast. That's why you should always wear your seatbelt, kids. There are three things that I need to talk to you all about. There are three things that I need to talk to you about, and they're written just there on my computer screen, which is why I keep glancing over there. And it's really hard to not glance over there, because I need to make sure that I read it, to make sure that I'm communicating the correct things off the list of things that I wanted to talk about. It's not on a big list, it's fine. So I have some sad news. Quinton, my quadcopter, now has moved out. He's grown up, become responsible, and he's taken up residence in a tree, which is about 60 feet off the ground, which is about 18 meters off the ground. And that's really sad, and he's living up there until it gets really breezy, or I somehow construct some sort of really big long stick to poke him out of the tree. But anyway, that's a bit sad. Hopefully he doesn't get rained on and then totally ruined, which would be terrible, so let's hope not. So the other thing is the cartooning course is very nearly finished. So I have a release date, which is really exciting. So the 1st of February, oh no, just one of them, 1st of February, which happens to be my birthday, so send me a cake. Or actually better, send me a drawing of some cake to Nomis at nomisanimation.academy. You can get that email from nomisanimation.academy. So on the 1st of February, you'll be able to go to nomisanimation.academy, and there'll actually be a course there to look at. So anyway, I better get back to making the cartoon course. And but before we go, I'm going to show you how to draw animals doing parkour, because Fireworks is a Cult asked me. So let's do that. That'll be fun. Let's get into it. Alright, so parkour animals. This will be fun. Right, so this is real time, so I'm not allowed to make any mistakes, which is totally not going to happen. So, first of all, let's start with an elephant doing some parkour. So let's have a look here. He's got... move him up a bit. There's his body. We'll just do some quick construction lines of the head and the body. And then let's draw the sort of platform he's jumping to here, and the platform he's jumping from, which is the top of the building, and it's next to the ocean. And we need his tail. Let's just put that in, a little tuft at the end. And let's put his trunk in here like this. Whee! Might need a bigger eraser. Right. So, there's his elephant trunk, and he's got a big scared mouth, and his wildly large unelephantine eyes, and his ear, I think. We'll just put those in like wings, which is kind of amusing. And he's not the best parkourer. What do you call a person who does parkour? A parkourer? Parkourer. A parkourer. Let's give his hand here. And we'll have his other hand reaching out. And he's got his big back legs, sort of jumping from where he's left off. Give him some toenails. There we go. He needs to look a bit more frightened. There we go. Bring his sort of corner of his mouth down, I think. No, I don't like his back leg here, so let's have one leg straight out like that and the other one sort of coming out the front here to show he's sort of yeah, well, that's okay. It's not too bad. We'll have his leg come out. There we go. His leg come out the front. Some lines. We'll have his arm. Don't forget his knee wrinkles, very important. Maybe we'll draw his tail a little bit more flowing into the direction he's coming from. Colour in his mouth. Our construction lines have kind of turned into the actual finished image. So let's get a bigger brush. Oop. That sounds good, and we'll make it very black. Let's zoom in and do some line work on a different layer. So we'll make a new layer, and then we'll draw over the top. Actually, I might reduce the opacity of this layer so we can see what we're doing a little bit easier. Alrighty. Oops, still a bit thick. Let's chunk it down to say 12. And then we'll just draw in maybe some eyebrows. Eyebrows are very important. Go along his trunk here. This poor little guy. Ha! Little guy. He's huge. There we go. I find that whenever I'm drawing, don't know if you guys find this, whenever you're drawing over the top or you're doing some line work or something you have to concentrate on, I always hold my breath. So it's quite funny. So it's always good to breathe. Breathing is really good for you. You can see this elephant is probably doing lots of breathing in as he is doing his parkour. Got some little lines there, show he's wobbling his eyes with the... Well, no, let's make his pupils small so you can tell he's terrified. And we'll give him a bit of wrinkles just to emphasize the terror in this poor elephant's eyes. His other eyebrow, oh man, there we go. And his other ear. Some lines on his ear to show it's kind of sticking out, and finish his hairdo. Actually, we should have his hair flowing back into the distance, or maybe not like that. There, like that. That'll do to show that he's sort of, you know, moving along. And then his other ear. Add some little nicks out of his ear. Some lines. He looks pretty terrified. Alright, let's bring it down as the side of his face, the back of his neck, and we'll give him a bit more of a shoulder, I think. And bring it out to his elbow. His little fingies. They're not really like fingies, are they? They're more like a giant foot with toenails. How does he ever pick his nose? Really? That is the biggest question. How do elephants pick? Probably with their trunk. They pick their own nose with their trunk. Wait a minute, Simon. If an elephant picked their nose with the trunk itself would have to turn inside out and sort of pick itself. What a strange concept. Let's try not to think about that too much. So we'll continue here. His neck. He's got some wrinkles in his big belly. Oh, my synchronization is complete. That's Evernote. It's a fantastic thing if you ever want to keep tabs on little ideas and notes, things that you want to remember. It's kind of like a note-keeping program. It's free. It's fantastic. So we've got his knee wrinkles and his leg, and we're going to do his bum here. And we'll do his tail. Let's just change that up. Because I'm in control, I made this drawing, I can do whatever I want. So his other foot, his little fingers. Oh no, these are his toes. Sorry. Elephant toes. They're very nice. Alright, now we need his arms stretched out the front, so There he's kind of reaching with his fingers. We'll do some more toenails, a couple of lines, show this is kind of flat on the underside. Zoom out a bit. Oh, there he is, look at that. That is really funny. Wait, he needs a belly button, it's very important. Look at that, that's funny. Oh, we need to do the actual building. So, draw the corner edge here, draw the corner edge here, and we've got this sort of beach line. Let's draw the horizon line to show that he's very, very high, and we'll just draw we'll just draw a sort of liner. What are those things called? And some waves on the ocean. What I'm trying to say is this is an ocean liner, so it's really, really far away. What else we could do? Oh, we need to add some windows here just to show that these are buildings. There we go. Look at that. So he's doing some parkour. Let's turn off the other... Oh, wait. We need clouds. So the way I like to draw clouds is you do them sort of fluffy and bubbly on top. They curve over like this. And then I like to keep them flat on the bottom, so that you kind of get the idea that this part here is flat. And it just gives a little bit more depth to the clouds. So let's draw some more clouds here. And I like to make them smaller as they get further away. I mean, I like to draw them getting smaller as they get closer to the horizon, which means they're further away. There we go. I think that'll do. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's rather actually really funny. So an elephant doing parkour. He looks pretty terrified. Let's turn off the layer we did first, and now we have some awesome... Whoa, zooming in. There he is. Fantastic. Alright, I'll actually leave it there. I won't do any other animals because I want to get the cartooning course finished so that I can start working on the envelope of awesome, which is my current favorite project that I'm doing. But I'll tell you more about it. It'll have to remain a mystery because I don't have any, any stuff to show you about it, other than just the idea. But anyway, I'll keep it a mystery, and hopefully people will be intrigued and you'll want to find out. So I hope you enjoyed that. Fireworks is a cult. Thanks for watching, and you should subscribe. That would be really cool. Thank you very much for watching, and if you're an elephant, don't go doing parkour. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!